go, back from work, back to the DK. Quite excited to play this. See, if I was playing Frost, even though in the past I preferred Frost, I wouldn't be as excited. But I quite like the idea of playing something new in Unholy. So here we go, let's get going. This morning's one was just a starter, a taster session if you will. Seems though I didn't have long to play because I had work to go to. Right, let's go and slay that person. I should really go and enchant my weapons, shouldn't I? We'll do that soon. Because I've just set my hearth. I've put that spell button on my bars there. Just so I have a rough idea what I'm meant to be pressing. I sort of already know. But... has that got... I think you've got a cooldown now. I think it's actually going to do my head in. I think because I'm going to be looking thinking, oh, what should I be pressing instead of just doing what I want to do. I do like this weapon though, that we've got. It's good later on when we get the move that spreads all the diseases. But that one we've got where you put Death and Decay down and then your normal attacks hit more than one person's a tasty one. I do like that idea. So used to Outbreak having a cooldown on it. Doesn't feel right. Hello. Work wasn't too bad today. I had an Indian lad with me who didn't know the round, so I went round with him and did all the parcels. And then at the end we did what mail we could. We actually did a lot more than I was expecting, considering two of us were going around doing parcels, because normally you wouldn't think that would be the most efficient. It'd be better if one person does it and then I was doing mail, but it worked out quite nicely because there's that many parcels, so as soon as he gets out in the van he can do the ones to the right, I do the ones to the left. Whereas if there's not as many, sometimes one person's just sat in the van while the other ones are working, so then it wouldn't be no good. But it wasn't like that today.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Keep it real.
One reason I suppose to go and level in the old continents is one, transmog, and two, now with the decor people have got a reason to go and level in different places. I wonder if we'll see anyone out and about here. We did in Duskwood quite a few. Where else did we see people? Don't think there was any in Loch Madan. That's not them all here, is it? Right, we'll go down there then. There she is, the Alliance base. There's our crap one. There's their one. It was good during the last TBC. That me and some of my mates who were horde were just sort of loitering around here and then killing them as they were coming out. They were coming out of there and we'd just be sort of around here killing them and then stealth in there to see what we could see. That's always a good laugh. They were targeting me. Time always flies by when you're doing stuff like that. Right, let's queue for a time walking one, shall we? Make sure we top our little boost up. It's only 5% at the moment. But we don't mind, do we?
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
Like I said, we like this zone. You wouldn't think looking at this it'd be enough to go from 10 to 70. Well, normally obviously in the party you'd go from 60 to 70, just 10 levels. I need to send this character some bags. Thankfully he starts with, what is it, 10 slotters? 12. Which is alright. Better than nothing. The video that went out today has done dreadful so far. I'm almost not as bothered because it was only a 2-minute video that my mate did. So it's limited on how well a 2-minute video is going to do. And because he uses an AI voice for it, people won't like it. The context of what he's put is good, but AI puts people off. The one that I put out on Monday though is doing alright. 1.4 thousand. And it's still picking up a couple here and there. I'm hoping it gets another boost by YouTube. I've decided to change it as well because I was having them go out Friday at 10 AM. Because originally chat said that would be good. And I thought that was a bit odd, but fair enough. But no, I've changed it Friday at 6 PM and it's agreeing, yeah, that's a better time. So it's like, well, why didn't you say that in the first place then? Why tell me to do it at that time? Because I thought it was odd. Apart from the one I put out on Monday, which was a recalibration one apparently. Which has worked, to be fair, because that's done really well. I say really well, 1.4 thousand. Not even a lot of people, that is it, compared to what most people get. The highest we've ever had is for 5 to 6, I think, something like that. We've never broken the 10k or 100k's. Eventually though, eventually. Good thing comes to those who wait. Good things come to those who persist. Waiting doesn't get you stuff. You've got to work and work for them. And even then, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll get what you want. But in the process and the journey, you will be better for it. I feel weird without a proper AoE. What will happen if I do this? Will they just kill me? No. I wasn't sure how mentally strong they might be. With there being so many. Right, you deal with them, will you? What's he on? Because he doesn't seem to be on defensive or passive, so what's that one? Your pet would assist you. Does he not actually doing anything? Right, put him on that one. Surely that's better then. Like, if he's only attacking when I attack it, it's better when he attacks either way. Whether I'm under attack or I decide to. Right, need more blood. Because I was just not listening. Because I was doing parcels today, I didn't get to listen to my audiobook as much today. Still a little bit though. We're at the final bit. A horde of vampires have come to the capital. What will happen, I do wonder. Oh, and look what came today. World of Warcraft Midnight Blood Ties. Arator the Redeemed was born to heroism. The son of High Exar Turalian and the legendary Illyria Windrunner, Aratar has long borne the weight and expectations of their legacy, a legacy he inherited as a babe, the day his parents disappeared through the dark portal. And then there's more. Oh, I can't get that. All that. It's a pity. I don't really have a feeling towards any of those characters. Aratar, Turalian. Illyria, I'm starting to more and more because I'm reading the Sylvanas book. So, out of those three characters, she's the one I sort of like the most. Well, do I like her? I know more of her, should I say, than the other two. In the Sylvanas book, she's not really a character that you're all that bothered by. There's not really anything so far which makes you either like or dislike her. Whereas so far, you do like Sylvanas. I always like her though. One of my favourite characters.
Party starter. Come on and get your ook on. We gonna ook all night.
I wonder if there'll ever be any more, which I end up liking as much as the old ones. Probably be difficult, I reckon, just with how they write characters now. For a modern day character to grab my attention, like Sylvanas, Illidan, Arthas, Garrosh, Grom. I can't really say Thrall. Thrall you like to begin with because of Warcraft 3, but then he's a bit too nicey nice. Whereas the other characters are just named aren't. Gives them a bit more of a personality. But the old saying, nice guys finish last, don't they? We're like a good guy who can do bad. I suppose he does technically when he does that, when he fucks over Thrall. Sorry, he fucks over Garrosh. When they have that duel and he cheats and uses ancestral magic when he's not meant to. It's meant to just be hands only. Like if you watch the film when his dad fights Gul'dan and Gul'dan cheats.
What's it?
Not sure how much that isn't right in the law though, because they did change bits and bobs in that. Still, I thought it was a decent film though. People seem to slack it off, but I thought it was alright. What was it doing? Oh, can I actually get those quests now?
Yes, so close. Just a pinch and
I want to do the TBC ones. Oh, he's attacking them, isn't he? Because they're attacking me. That'd be why he died. Loyal though. I've got to admire his loyalty. Do not close on me. I keep looking for blood boil. After I press outbreak, I keep looking for it to spread the diseases because I'm used to my other one.
too bitter. Just a
All we got is tank and 80 pally. It's the shield for Black Temple, I think.
more. Come on.
Need death and decay though. Cooldown seems a bit long. Right, put that down so now I can attack more than one at once. I haven't got mind freeze yet either to interrupt them.
Yes, yes.
It's a handy little move.
I liked that last group. Huh? What did you like about it? I thought it was the last group.
This is another dungeon I don't mind doing. There's some that pop up where you just like, oh, that's alright. And there's other ones where you just think, oh, can't be bothered with this. But I suppose retail's different in that they're all quick, so it doesn't really matter if it's a bad one compared to classic versions of the game.
What is the thing? That doesn't matter. Nothing will stop it now. Not with I'm so
Die 'em all is one I don't like doing. Older man, not that keen on that. Can't do that while pacified. My favourite in vanilla SFK, Scarlet Halls, or Scarlet Monastery, if you will. Scholarman's Stratholme, my favourites. All sorts of similar theme, as you can tell. Right.
such harmony of
That.
flavor.
And what else are we going for?
Aroma. It is the perfect. name of Storm Stout will be sung once again throughout the hills. Uncle Gar, this
Right, what's the crack with this then? An unholy strike deals 85 physical damage and 56 damage and causes one to burst.
a name for myself at last. I have brewed perfection.
I remember looking at that move before and I thought, I don't like that because I don't know when it's the right time to use it. So like, that I'm using there, that's telling me to use that to do that. It's like, when would I use it? Put that on first, and so what does it take? That uses 1 ruin. Right. 153 damage and infection with 2 festering wounds. It does 81 damage and 53 damage. Oh, that one's physical, one's shadow, right? So 130 then. And causes 1 festering wound to burst. Critical strikes cause the festering wound to burst for 20% increased damage. So surely I'd do that one first, and then that one after. Put that on. What's that? Plague. That puts that on. I don't know. I have no idea if that's right or not. Right, let's queue for a sneaky little TBC one. Hopefully that pops up, because I do enjoy those. I might have to go through the Wrath one at some point as well. They're nice dungeons, but the problem is we don't get them. Look at that, there's no queue. Ah, that's decent. Deals 50 damage and infects all nearby enemies. So if I put that on you, you all have it. Well, that's naughty. Decent little AoE move then, really. Bit like... what's it called? The Warlock move. See the Corruption. That was mental OP when that came out. I with the healing set. Let's move away a sec. Where's that move you get? General. That, the one that I used to think was a Blood Elf move. I thought that was like a new Blood Elf racial. When I started playing the game again, it just appeared on my bars. Only football tonight. Let's have a little wee look-see, shall we? Lottery is 14 million, 0 millions. No, there is football, but not Prem. We play tomorrow at 8, which is a decent time. It means I can finish work, go to the gym, do cardio, get back, shower, food, maybe work on a video, see how we feel. The thing is, like, when people say it's good to have like a routine of when stuff comes out and days you do certain things like this, but I just go by my energy. For the other channel, like I say, it's going to be every Friday at 6, but that's only once a week, isn't it? That's more easy to do. But this one's different. Because I don't set these, I just do it and then send it straight out. One more. Yes, he gave us one. Good lad. The AoE damage must be quite good then, I suppose. And you don't need to put that on every one. If you put it on 1 and it goes to all. Especially later on when you get more moves. Like corpse explosion one will probably bamboozle my mind a bit though. Oh look, a couple of people. Did I do not get it? I thought I got that defensive move, or did I pick something else? Yeah. Losing the plot. Hellfire Spine Leaf. I'm quite enjoying my little routine at the moment of playing this for this channel, making stuff, and then watching Stranger Things on a night. I actually feel really chill. At no point when I'm doing any of that am I bored or wish I'm doing something else, which is nice. Some people say that if they were retired, they'd get bored, or one guy I was working with once, he always works his days off because he's like, oh, I get bored if I'm not at work. Which is, to me, is mental. There's so many things you could do in life. Just need to give things a go and try them. Give it enough of a go that you can actually see if you enjoy it, because sometimes people don't like things just because they're not good at it. Whereas if they got good at it, would they actually enjoy what they're doing? There are certain things you just flat out know you won't like though. Three more of those little leaves. We need to get this a few levels up really. Just purely so we've got an array of moves. The warrior was completely different. By this level he had quite a lot. Yeah. Eye Cruncher. Cannot change his name. No. Pity. Don't know what I'd call him. At some point I'll maybe put the heirloom on. See what the comparison is at the moment. Right, I'll put it on now then. Legs. 61% better. Right, have I got money to transmog? Indeed I do. Right, this should be decent. We're not going that, that's what everyone goes. That is mental for a guy. Well, it's going to have to be one of the old boys in it. I look like a dwarf there, because of the beard. But obviously I'm not, I'm an orc. You don't think that looks like a dwarf? That suit's unholy. I never really go green ones. See what we've got. Someone attacking me. Dude, that's alright, but the head. So we could maybe go that and change the head to something else. If only that fit. Mental, that one. Interesting. Right, change this weapon. That one? I'm not keen on that handle. No. That's like the one we were using. Ooh. So not one shaped like that, that's blue. This one there, look. That as blue would be stunning. Right, which one? This one? Or... I think that other one's maybe a bit too over the top. What else have we got? I'll do that as one set, and then we'll go to new outfit 2, and I'll see if there's a green one we've got anywhere. That's quite nice. Old-fashioned sort of orc. Which one? That. And what would go with that? Just like a simple, something simple like that. I quite like that actually. That's mental. Let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell. Did I just die doing that? Ah, cloak.
Shall we get down to business?
Let's put apply nothing for now in case he disappears. And then we'll find where that actually goes, but I think we can do better. See, if you've got the armour that he's got on, it'd be something pretty basic. Like that. No. So... you can imagine this guy mooching around actually here. With this gear on. Like a lone warrior. Just out in the outlands. Living his life by himself. Just killing people. Lives in a little hut. Like a hermit. We need to change mount. Off the top of my head, what could we have that goes with this? Nothing springs to mind. You think I'd love the housing, wouldn't you? When like I care that much about what this looks like. But my creativity skills for that isn't very good. We've got ground mounts that go. Finding a flying one that suits this sort of old aesthetic. And an orc. That's a naughty one, isn't it? What was that from? WoW Remix Legion. I wonder how I got that. Obviously Legion, but like, I mean, how? What did I do? Herald, that's stupid. Highlands Gobbler. Sounds like a nickname for a lass. Invincible. I loved that mount. That was one of the one mounts I actually wanted to have. And I got it. That's nice, isn't it? Direwolf, that goes nicely. But little direwolf can't fly. So does that actually. River Beast. Do we go with him? It's a bit over the top. Yeah, I do like him though, don't I? How does he look on that? We'll leave it because I've been looking too long, and I'll have a look after. But yeah, it'll have to do one there for now.
Victory for Sylvanas. Beware the living.
We'll give it a few more minutes, see if we get TBC one. If not, then it'll just be Mop Remix again. Not Mop Remix. Mop Time Walking. There's that many different things.
Strength. For the Horde.
What do we have here then? Your auto attacks have a 25% chance to make your next death card quickly hit. Additionally, your next death card will cost 1 less runic power and 1 and burst 1 festering wound, right? Your ghoul deals 80 shadow damage to 5 nearby and transfer into a powerful and demonstrate 50%. Thing is, that gives me another move to use, and I don't really want to have another move dealing with the pet. I'd rather the pet just did his own thing and I did mine. That will not be the case, will it? Us. Ah, nice. At least it tells me without, I don't know, that's what illumination thing coming up. Handy that. What can I use to get out of that? You get something later on. What's it called? You sort of float in the air. Can't remember. Lost. It's lost in my mind somewhere. It's all the other nonsense. Three or six. I wonder when they're going to announce when the pre-patch is. So then I can see what all the new classes are actually going to play like in Midnight. That is pretty important. I think the Paladins nearly bang on the same. I watched a little bit of one guy's video and they said they hadn't really changed much. If you like Paladin now and play it now, it's pretty much the same. But I didn't see what he said for anything else. I got bored and wanted to watch something else. I just thought that I'll figure it out myself. Like most things. Not a specific person to kill then, no. Just random people. Feels weird when you've got see someone casting and you've got no move to interrupt it. You're so used to just having something to give him a good plonk on the head. Later on though we get Mind Freeze and Strangulate. Feels weird being a DK like this. One being an Orc, because I'm been an Orc DK for ages. That's what my original one was. Shivering the first time through Wrath. Even though it's my brother that created it, but I took over it. He didn't really play it well. He played it once when he was off work. I can't remember if he was sick or what. What the hell was that? That took off loads. Wasn't very nice, was it? We know what we swapped to now, don't we? I'm brew. I only have one glass. A little bit of a squeak there. I only have one glass of it a day. Just as I'm playing this. It'd be funny if I ended up loving this and this became the main. Not hilariously funny, like. They used to be good for farming, the voids. Remember coming during the last version of TBC and there's always somebody there getting the motes of shadow. It was good during the first time through WoW before everyone used to make videos for it. You used to just have to find gold making strategies yourself. Not everyone wants loaded with money. Then again, it's not that everyone's loaded with money because of strategies these days, is it? It's because they're buying gold. Right, warp nether. Then we'll hand these in. Have I got to use something here or... Where is it? I thought I did. Where is it then? There she is. One is the loneliest number. Do I need that one? No. Here he is, last one. That was nice and easy, yeah. Mount up, poor old Deathwing lad. Come on. Surely people are leveling in TBC, or they're leveling in general and have opened it up to all expansions.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back. Glad I could help. Keep it real.
Find it unlikely that no one is.
Glad I could help.
Zeppelin debris. We'll do hand these in. That debris one's a bit annoying, really. There is more debris about though than there used to be, so it's easier to collect.
Mukra.
Oh,
For
crap.
the Horde. Farewell.
What would you have?
What have we got here? Disadvantage concentration over the first. That goes down to your attacks have a chance to generate that. We'll go with that because your attacks have a chance to generate 3 runic power is going to come in handy. Things I already know that left hand side. It's this right hand side which will be more interesting because I haven't done that side. What's that? Epidemic causes each of your plagues to flare up, dealing 57 damage to the infected enemy and additional 70 damage to all of the enemies near them. This is another one of those ones where I'm like, I don't know the perfect time in which to use them. This is why I've never played Unholy, really. I'd just rather something much simpler. This is why I put that one button macro there, ready for dungeons. For all that sort of stuff. I can do this all myself, obviously. Pretty weird if I couldn't. Is that they only take a couple of bats each. Right, we need to get the sticks. Oh no, actually we'll go and do this. You need to take it back, don't you? That was an annoying quest on Classic where if you do that but then you get interrupted, it's pretty much fucked it up and you got to find another one. Also with this quest it doesn't tell you once you've got it that you need to come back here.
Blood and thunder.
You just got to know.
Victory.
I say that and it's not doing anything. Here we go. What's it? Brilliant. I mentioned about it fucking up, and what does it do? Fucks up. You saw me absorb that as well. Right, let's find another one then. Oh. Let's get some of this. See what I say, look about there'll be more about as well. Not really that much of it. In Classic. I wonder if everyone's bored of the TBC content yet that everyone's making. I've not even bothered. I did ages ago. I did why I'm looking forward to it or something like that. Can't remember what it was. It would have been an awesome video, of course, though. Of course. Is it because of him? I think he got the last bat, because obviously you've seen its health going down. I think he got the last bat, which stopped it. Right, we'll go find another one and set him to passive. You little dafty. There we go. Look, now 5 minutes. What's he like? Right, we'll leave that now. And then we'll queue for a mop one. Because that seems to be playing silly beggars. There we go.
Strength. Victory.
Got some crap to sell. Keep the BOEs. Just in case. Can't see them selling for out. Well, you never know, do you? Right, kill him, and then we need those torches. Oh yeah, he's down there, isn't he? Use that epidemic then, see what happens. What does it make them all blow up? Causes each of your plagues to flare up, dealing 49 damage to them. Unaffected enemy and additional. Thing is, if that does 49 damage to them all, but then 15 to all of them, they're all doing 15. So surely it would stack mentally. So it's 49 plus the 15 to the other ones, but he's also getting 49, and it's also doing 15 to them nearby. Violent plagues. So I've got to put that on first. So you put that on, and then it's that. What does that use? Runic power. Right. All very interesting stuff, isn't it? I need to just kill the peons, to be fair. Right, what are you doing, little dafty? To get those torches. You've got to pick a pocket torch. Queue 5-6 minutes. 7. If I was a little kid, I'd be going 6, 7. Don't get why people do that. I asked someone, they're like, oh, it's because some basketball is 6, 7. I was like, yes, but that still doesn't make any sense. Something to do with TikTok, apparently. I ain't got TikTok. I used to have it at one point when I was using it for the channel, but I don't really have a lot of shorts content, or I didn't back then, to put on, so I just didn't bother. I could maybe actually use it now for the Luminous Links channel. It's just a ball ache though, uploading it to everything, like, and then changing the settings for each of it. Well, it would get me more exposure. I've already started uploading some of them to Facebook. Just the long ones though, not the short ones. That was a good one. Puss. Everyone's uh-oh. Easy mode. I can imagine these being unreal if you properly know how to play them. So, not me then. I was having a look at some of the stuff you can buy on my main, I went to the timeless aisle to see what you can get. I didn't even really think half the stuff you could get from time walking was even worth it. The odd sort of transmog item, but even half of them didn't really seem worth the points or the time. For max level, it just seems worth it for the gear you get at the end once you've done 5, so the quest. Where is it? That one. With this. But even then, that'll depend on what gear you've got. Like, for me, it's worth it because my character hasn't got gear. But if you do mythics, then probably not worth your time. Oh, he's not attacking now, is he? If you think we've done what? 10 levels here, so it could be like 10 to 20 to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 if we wanted. But do we want now? That's the thing, isn't it? Do we want? That's actually grown on me more, Terracar Forest. I didn't used to think I liked it, but I actually don't mind it. Shadow Moon Valley, I like the idea of that zone because of obviously Black Temple in it, and you'd think there would be loads of quests because it's almost a zone at war with all that's going on with the Horde and the Alliance and the Illidari and the Burning Legion. There's not that much to do compared to the other ones, sadly. You have Gul'dan there, don't you? See the ghost of him in the middle. We should get the queue anytime. Res dead. That's to res somebody else. Over there. Oh, this side. I'm not that bothered by that one because again, it's something where I have to control it. Festering strike and festering wound damage increased by 10%. Right, decent. Your disease deals 10% more damage and have 5%, so they're both good then. But what does that one do? Replace death and decay. Defile the targeted ground, doing 319 over 10 seconds. While you remain within your defile, your scourge strike will hit 7 enemies near the target. Every second, if enemies are standing in a defile, it grows in size and deals increased damage. That's naughty. Go down there so we can get that. Oh, what's this? Deseret. Defile. What's the difference between these? Deals 10 damage per turn. Consume your death and decay and crush your enemies to the end. Right, so it's like a double move. You put Death and Decay down, and then Desecrate comes up. I can see this being quite confusing, all the different playstyles for this. Frost's not like this at all. Good, I suppose. To those who want to like push things a little further and get the best out of the class. I don't follow guides, as you can tell. I just pick. Because of my play style, I don't go the cookie cutter way because I might not think a certain way is fun, or it might not benefit someone who's not that skilled. Because I remember when Breath of Sindragosa was sort of the play, I didn't like building my whole play style around using one move in case they either stunned me or I wasn't in range, so I never did it. I used it for a little bit and I just thought, nah, I'm not doing this. It just seems a bit daft building everything around one move, because what if it doesn't work?
The Shadow Pan need no outside aid. Remove these interlopers.
You could used to be able to get some good two-handed obliterates though. I never used to like the one-handed style either. I used to prefer a good two-hander as Frost. Get a good obliterate on him. Right, don't just sprint through and attack it before we get in. Let me through!
Yes. Approach. You're dead. Come to me, serpent. Together, we will destroy these intruders. Serpent, charge me with your power.
The Azure Serpent moves into attack.
Energy is
See, that's quite a nice image. I quite like it to an extent when you get dungeons where you can see quite far, like all around here, or you can see the outside zone of where the dungeon is located. I think that's always good. It helps me with the immersion. Who's the tank anyway? A warrior, is it? Looks like it. Big lad, isn't he? I quite like that set. I don't often see it on a Tauren, no? With antlers on. That's a high mountain Tauren, if I remember rightly. I know I'm meant to be mounted. 730. $717. So that myth must be the highest then gear you can get. And he's converted that into the tier set.
do what your kind have brought upon our land. You must first prove yourself here in our school. First, you will
I'm just
face
spamming that
our
one button macro now.
initiates.
Now we're in a dungeon. Mental that they made this. Suppose it's good in a sense that
You have much to learn if you
people who might not have played the game because it was all that confusing can just do this, and then people who don't like it just don't use it.
you have much to
I think as WoW does have a player base who moan about stuff that's in the game, even if it does or does not benefit them. If they don't use it, they'll moan about it. Right, things like toys.
our most junior of students. Now you will face
I suppose you could say,
my most
argue it doesn't suit the feel of the game. If it was the original feel though. Granted, that's went a long time ago.
flying snow, fragrant lotus, step forward.
Flying snow and what's that say? Fragrant lotus. I just delivered to someone yesterday called Athena. It's the first Greek god I've ever delivered to, as far as I'm aware.
You have bested my prize students. Perhaps you can be of use to us after all. As my master once said,
Wonder if I'd have like an Aphrodite as well.
someone until you fight them. Come forward so that we may be properly introduced.
Interesting.
Very well then, outsiders.
She should have the thingy neck, surely. The one you upgrade. Unless that's better because of the gems, perhaps. Who knows? Certainly not me.
I could scarcely throw a punch, but after years
I was actually going to, because I've decorated this year, it's not that you can tell in that video, but there's a tree there. And my parcels, does that say why that's locked? No. And I've ordered some parcels, they're not real parcels, but the parcels that I sort of got lights on them for under the tree. So I did think, right, this year I'll decorate, which, like I say, I have. And I was going to watch some Christmas films, but I need to catch up on Stranger Things, don't I? So I haven't been able to. I mean, I could swap between, but it's just not the time. Because I need to catch up on it before it gets spoilt for me. See, now if this was a big channel, someone numpty would just comment in in the comments, just saying, oh, by the way, L dies or Will does this. But at the moment we're not big, are we? Some of the Let's Play I had though on the other channel actually got quite a lot of views at one point. And so hopefully one day this does. Even if it doesn't, I enjoy doing it, so it is what it is. It's cathartic for me. Just getting my thoughts out. Not all of them. And I don't know who could end up watching. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. So we're going to probably get to 20, aren't we? No, 21. One would think. I was going to say they could have this where the dungeon's slightly different depending on what time of day, but it's up in the mountains, so I don't know how much that would affect it. If it's blocking out the sun. You probably still could. And that'd just spice it up a bit, wouldn't it? So you could come down here and it could be almost pitch black, and then these lanterns are more aflame. And you could come other times and it's a bit more light and it's snowing or it's raining. That would be interesting, make dungeons a bit different. Instead of coming and every time you come it's exactly the same. I should have worked for Blizzard. Granted, I'm useless on computers. I'm not that good at the game, but I think I have some decent ideas. I'd have to start from classic though, because retail has stuff in that I would not want, and you can't get rid of it because you can't just tell people, I know you've paid for all these mounts and toys, but they're gone now. Bye bye. That would cause mayhem. I don't even know what the law is about that. If someone's purchased something in a game, can the game developers get rid of it? I wouldn't have thought they could. So by that logic, has WoW got to keep going? Like, can it ever stop? Like, there must be some sort of contract. But I don't know what it would be.
And the monastery as well. I must thank you, strangers.
Unless they argue that you don't own what the things you've purchased, you own the ability to use it while you're playing the game. There'll be some sort of weird contract like that, I bet. Some stipulation. You're buying to use it. You're not buying to own it. I'm sure there's something to do with that with houses, where you don't actually own the land. You own the house that is on the land, or something bizarre. That could all be absolute bollocks, by the way, but in my head I'm sure that's right. Do 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 do. Don't know what I'm having for tea. So far today, what have I eaten? Sausage butty from the butchers, and then I got a ham sandwich from the butchers which had coleslaw, tomato, lettuce in. A protein pouch. It's like a yogurt from the shop, and a little chocolate bar. That's it. That's all I've had. Try to limit how much I eat these days. Just feel better for it. Bing. Alright, I'll end that there for now because that's just under an hour. So that keeps us in a good little spot for next time. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. It won't be before work. When I say wake up crazy early. If not, it'll be after work before the Arsenal game. But like I say, each one of these literally just depends on my energy, because I don't want to half-arse anything. So, like always, anyone who's got to the end, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you watch the next one.